We awoken were born of light and dark. Our perspective on the universe is a complex one. The light is not inherently good, as your warlords of the Dark Age so clearly demonstrated. In spite of Zavala's preconceptions, darkness is not inherently evil. Some among you already discovered this on Europa. In my travels, I have seen true evil. It is the worm gods that the Hive serve. It is the Black Fleet, waiting to strike. It is the entity that commands them all. The voice in the darkness. These creatures are not evil because they wield darkness. They are evil because, like Savathun and Zivu Arath, are cruel, hateful things with no regard for the lives of others. I will let history be the judge of my guilt. Before that judgment is cast, I will see my Techians returned. Perhaps with them I can save us all.
Zivu Arath will never relent, as long as you possess her sister.
What does she want with Savathun?
The Witch Queen's importance stretches beyond the Hive's politics. There are greater forces at play.
We need to reinstall the batteries for the Blindwell's regulators. Fair warning. The batteries look small, but the amount of energy they contain is massive. They'll be heavier than expected.
I'm sure we can carry them in shifts. Many hands make the light work, right?
The ley lines must be stabilized. Install the batteries to end this invasion.
Carrying those batteries felt empowering.
The radiation they emit is largely unstudied. I wouldn't hold them for too long. Have you discovered any evidence of coordination between the Scorn and Zivu Arath?
I imagine that the leader of the Hidden knows better than any of us.
Keep watch on the harvesters. They'll indicate when the servitors are going to release their ether. Once the ether is exposed, destroy it. I know it's hard to destroy good ether when the House of Light goes hungry, but sacrifices must be made. Mithrax Kell would understand.
Taken forces gather at the edges of this reality. They are coming.
Arath will stop at nothing to destroy her sister. Hard to believe siblings could harbor that much hatred for each other.
Our loved ones inspire us, but that inspiration takes many forms. Not all of them positive.
The Elixni have a saying. The friendly knife is sharpest. Maybe that's true.
I think so. We can ask Osiris about it when we find him.
Journey forth, Guardian, and be bold.
Beacon aligned. They'll have felt that. Be ready.
Each time you align a beacon, you repair the damage done to this realm. May it one day be returned to its former glory.
The beacon is aligned. Get ready for an attack. final beacon is aligned. I'm detecting severe paracausal emanations in your vicinity. Get ready. Well done. We've detected the Lost Techian's location through the beacon network. Bring her home.
This place is a maze.
Which is why we establish guides, lanterns, beacons.
Geppetto tells me these are, nodes, and that they are connected.
Yes, by ley lines. They're like primordial currents you can navigate between worlds.
I see. Places share memories, have relationships. But just like us, they have seen so much.
Something like that.
Osiris was like family to me.
You've never even met him.
I know. Just let me speak to Savathun, please.
No. I won't give that witch another chance to dig her claws into you.
Maybe she's right, Crone.
You know I am. Savathun is already in your head. You're a liability to the mission.
Why do you have such a problem with me, Petra? 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking.
The Queen of the Reef forbids it.
Well, I don't take commands from the Queen of the Reef.
Savathun unraveled the Dreaming City with a single wish. I've spent years trying to contain that mistake. Better men than you died because of it.
To my ear, it sounds like you're the liability. Maybe your queen's trust in you was misplaced. A knife against a hunter? I'd be more careful who you pick fights with.
Another step, and my Corsairs will have to prepare you a second grave.
No, I think we have a whole different set of emotions to deal with that moment. Osiris is out there. We will find him.
You can't stop the inevitable. No one can. Though Petra Venge seems perfectly willing to try. I've always sympathized with Crow, you know. All the kind words I shared with him as Osiris were sincere. I know what it's like to be an exile. To be hated for things outside of your control. It would be better for Crow if we talked. I want to explain why I did what I did. I want him to know that my affection is true, because the less he knows, the more vulnerable he is. Doomed to be strung along by false promises from supposed benefactors. But then again, I'm the one trapped in the crystal prison. What do I know?
You ready to show those Cabal the true me? Venge thinks I'm vulnerable, and I'm supposed to just take a seat? Like I was the only one fooled by Savathun wearing Osiris' skin? You'd known him far longer than I thought I had, but I don't see her forbidding you from speaking to her. Because it's not about me. It's about who I was, isn't it? Every time the Vanguard tells me that things will get better, I thank them, as if it's a privilege not to be beaten to death. Our past lives aren't supposed to matter. I'm beginning to wonder why I'm the only Guardian being judged by mine. No more apologies. No more creeping around on eggshells. I deserve an audience with Savathun. I deserve to know how much of what she told me as Osiris was a lie. I deserve answers.
I don't need to be Marasov to see into your mind, Guardian. You think I'm making a mistake? You think I barred Crow out of pettiness? I won't say I didn't recommend it, but it was the Queen's order, for his own safety. I see Prince Aldrin's arrogance in him, his desire to please. He's vulnerable. Aldrin and your Crow are echoes of each other. Surely you can see that. They share kindred weaknesses. Savathun will exploit them again if we let her. But with Mara back, I can finally see the end approaching. It's been a long time coming. There are still Techians in need of your strength. I wish I could fill their place, but this must be how things are. I'm here if you need me.